Well, um, it seems like forever since I did one of these videos because I've been working at another place for 2 days, a residence that takes me an hour to get to, straight up. Um, but I finished it and they want me for again. The person who hired me, she wants me again. Um, but I don't think there's any Wi-Fi. I don't think there's any much of anything. But I tried to get myself up my usual spot, that little pathway, and then I didn't notice because I'm wearing these glasses that someone was already sitting there. So I couldn't do anything from there. What the fuck is that? All right. Anyways, so it went well. I actually got to do a lot more reading of the book and the slides because no one had books, so I had to read it all. And I like that because I get to see what information that I missed, and there were a few nurses in there, so it was good in that respect. In terms of doing the CPR, yesterday I had to bring my hockey bag, and they were all tired and stuff, and it's like ugh, whatever, But today was pretty good. We didn't do many demonstrations, and we went over everything. And the woman who hired me, who's a stickler, but I'm like, how much do I have to charge? Bill you for? Because there was 7 people only. So the more people who sign up to 12, the more she could pay me. And but she said, well, since you only have 5 people, I can only do 25 an hour, and you're gonna leave early, right? I get it. But I said, no, there's 7, but whatever. I don't mind. She used to pay more, but if there's no one there, I'll take what I can get, you know what I mean? Then that got me thinking, like I know she charges $160 for a 16-hour class, which I do in 14 hours, let's say. And so does my master instructor. And one of the girls who failed the exam, and I had to do it a second time, she got one too many wrongs. She was using Google Translate the whole time because, she had to translate. She doesn't, English or French is not her strong point. So then she did well after that. She's a nurse in her own country, Pakistan, but here she's going for a CRN, or certified nursing, CNA, certified nursing assistant. Here we call it auxiliary nurse, in French actually, because you don't say it in English. Infirmière auxiliaire. Basically one up from an orderly or a caregiver, but you give some medications and stuff. So there you go, while she's working her way up. And then she had to work, and then she didn't sleep much, and apparently she had to get up at 4 a.m. to pray, and then wake up at 6 again to come to the class. It was a lot. I understand that. But anyways, my point being, she asked for my number. Well, she asked if I know anyone else who wants a class. So obviously she liked the fact that I gave her attention. And then I was like, yeah, you could call Nicole, but she didn't know who Nicole was. It's the person who hired me. And then I'm like, or just take my number. I need 3 people and a free place to do it. I'm like, I'm getting desperate. I can't get like $3,000 contracts. I'm going to get whatever I can to just get some money in. Why not, And then, because if I'm only getting 25 an hour with the girl, Nicole, is like, what's the point? You know what I mean? So I started doing calculations. If I charge for the 16-hour class $160 like she does, and I subtract books and all the supplies I need to do, or I skimp on them or whatever, I'm making $25 an hour with just 3 people. So I'm like, okay. And then if I'm doing a 4-hour class, if I charge 100, which was my original price, make it about 30 an hour maybe. And if I do the 8-hour class, I was checking out prices like that. I'm seeing I'll be a little bit more than the 2 places I know. So like if I charge 120, I'm making, just enough to. I'm a little open to that. You know what I mean? If I don't have a place to rent. If I have a place to rent, forget I'm losing money. There's no way. But at least to make, $100 a day, why not? Especially on the times when I need it. I could make my own class with one of the associations. You're allowed to do that. You need minimum of 3 people legally to follow their rules. And then I'm like, where was I going to give it? I forgot now. Yeah. Anyways, just keep working it until something pops up. You know what I mean? Anyways, we are 1:56 p.m. Is it 1:56? Yeah. On a Saturday. July 5th, 2025. And I'm on my way to get some protein bars. Then I'm off to the gym. I have a little bit of caffeine in me. As I noted in the clip yesterday, I was working, didn't have access to Wi-Fi. Well, at least I'm doing some clips here. I prefer the lives because it gets a lot of views, but clips are good too, even though they don't get views. Let me just, too many people. All right. So, entering the little mall. Yeah, so I don't have any Wi-Fi. Enough data to do, or data to do lives outside. And I'm not going to get it at this moment because I'm not monetized. But who knows in the future? I could go to a Starbucks, some sort of cafe or a coffee place. But then, I got work I gotta do. Yeah, it's all about sacrifices. I'm a little confused, but let me get in here. It's 2:35. I'm on my way, almost at the gym. Only did like 1,000 steps so far, so it's like I need to do more. But I'm feeling anxious. It's that caffeine kicking in. It's weird. The pre-workout. But I don't know. Okay, I tried to sleep in. But I know I had work to do. But I didn't sleep in that much. I think I got up at 6, stayed in bed for another hour or so. And didn't go to bed that late. I think around 10:30, 11. I didn't shower. Just washed my face, brushed my teeth, flossed. But I got some more cleaning done of the, my gym, of my shirt underarms. Keep up on that. I scanned some more 2024 bills because that's what I'm trying to prepare to get to H&R Block. Just trying to keep up on that. Just trying to keep up. I even went through a couple months in my 2024 emails to look for stuff I need for that. Ate, groomed myself, went to the bathroom a couple times. So I tried to keep it simple, to not do too much. I did order a couple of XXX. I had some money on that prepaid credit card. So I figured at least that would get my mind off of, from being distracted. So there's that. It's tough, but I was able to go through stuff. I didn't feel too bad. Kept things going without too much thinking. It's just afterwards, near the end, it always gets a little anxious. Then especially when I start the caffeine, I get anxious. And I'm like, will I be able to finish everything at the gym that I need to? I have tomorrow. And then Monday to Friday, I haven't gotten notice of the cancellation. So I have my first responder course, which is a couple of subway stops and a walk from here. So that's pretty good. We'll see how that goes. I didn't verify I verified the directions, but I didn't confirm with them. I'm assuming that's the only area. I kept trying to go with the address from different sources and get it into Google. Not Google Waze. Waze is another app. Google Maps, and it kept going to the same place. So I'm like, okay, stick with that. They didn't call to confirm anything. So, yep, just gonna do it. See what happens. But it's nearby here, so I have the option to go to the gym before or after. Or go before, like early in the morning, near my place, and then take a quick shower and go, or whatever. So, if need be. So that's good. And, I don't know. Yeah, things I did not do. I did not call the social worker back. I should, because it's to help me with my, taxes. Just get my shit together. But he suggested the place where I went, and I have not prepared the letter for them either. But I'm still working on the. It's like I'm trying to be perfectionist with it, trying to really get it together, but I can't do it all in one time. I got life to live, and just trying to do a bit every day, stay calm, do it properly, make sure everything's organized, and just keep it moving. And now I'm like, what am I calling them for? But I should call them. I have to take down the voicemails and call them, and then the other place I need to get something written, go back to that. Of course, I was working with no time to do that. We'll see what I could do here.